Which one?
I know why somebody didn't want to corrupt. I just don't want to do that.
And I just got voted in 2 years.
Good evening and Happy New Year. Today is January 2nd, 2024. This is the Hannah City Village Council meeting. If you would please stand for a pledge of allegiance and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. No recognition, no guests.
Yep, nobody on, just Abby.
Everybody should have a copy of our December 19th, 2023 meeting minutes. I would if you haven't reviewed them, review them. Then at which time I'll entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion by Sidak, second by Pearson. Any further discussion? We'll roll call it. Miller?
Yeah.
Pearson?
Yes.
Sidak?
Yes.
Burksell? Yes. Motion carries. Treasury report.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's a short report this week.
Short report.
Yeah, there weren't very many invoices.
That's good.
Yeah. Any questions?
Guessing that's a gift card.
Yes, it was for the guy at.
I know he did some free work for us.
Yeah, he did some work for us. I don't remember which company he's with off the top of my head.
So I will entertain a motion to pay the or approve the treasurer's report and pay all outstanding bills.
So moved.
Motion by Pearson.
Second.
Second by Sidak. Roll call. We'll do this. So
Andy Pearson come in.
Okay. So we'll roll call it. Pearson.
Yes.
Sidak.
Yes.
Burksell. Yes. Miller.
Yes.
Motion carries. Happy New Year, Danny.
Happy New Year. Just here to observe.
Okay, thank you.
Just real quick before we lose treasures, the interest.
Oh, I'm sorry. The interest rate for December, we gained $5,100 in interest.
Hey, all right.
Sorry, I forgot.
That's good. Market's been up.
Yeah, that's good.
Nothing from Brandon on the engineer's report. I did ask him to come to the meeting on the 16th, our next meeting, to go over give us an update on the water tower funding project.
Okay. Good evening, Abby. I hear you're a little under the weather. What do you have for us, ma'am?
I don't have anything to report tonight.
Okay. Well, that makes it even easier. Thank you, Miss Abby. Mr. Baylor?
Nothing that isn't on the agenda.
Nothing that isn't on the agenda. Okay. That was probably the quickest administrative report we've ever had.
You're welcome. New year, turned over a new leaf.
Anything additional under finance, Brian, that we need to know? Mr. Chevrolet's not here. Planning and zoning. Nothing. Mr. Johnson is not here. Sanitary sewer, Mr. Pearson.
Well, for sanitary sewer, I'll just mention where we contacted Heritage Senior Homes over there, and they're going to talk to all of the residents, put a post in their community center about not flushing the flushable wipes and other sanitary items.
Yeah, if you're not clear, we had another clog over there by Senior.
We've even got a video that you can watch if you want to watch it.
The one that was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, this is another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
New clog, same lift station.
Wow.
Yeah. So
he's got it on video if you want to see him pulling junk out of it.
If you want to call it junk.
That's what we want to watch.
Yeah. So hopefully us doing communication and them doing communication, we can cut down, if not stop.
Yeah.
She responded right away. Was very Helen was very helpful. She's going to put out the communications.
We talked with Jim today. We'd had that problems when the other senior homes went in over here.
They put a grade in over there.
We had to put a grade in, and I can't remember what Jim said.
$7 grand, $8 grand.
How often do they have to clean the grate off?
No, not anymore. Because the first time that got clogged, it backed up into them.
It backed up into a person's home, and we had to pay for all the damages.
Yeah.
So we put in a grate, and the next time it backed up into them, and they don't do it anymore.
Yeah, we put the grate before their outlet, so if it backed up into the senior housing. And it did again. Yeah. It did again, and then, so.
Gotcha.
So is the grate gone? Did we
No, it's a different location. There's a home over here, and then we're talking about Heritage over here. So there's not one at the Heritage.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to put one in is about $8 grand. So.
Well, it might be worth it.
We'll see.
With how much
it's
we're
on
spending
it's on the possibility list.
Okay.
That's it for sanitary sewer.
Water, Mr. Pearson?
I've got some numbers for you. For
Numbers.
Yes. 33 shutoffs for a total of $8,727.24.
33.
8,727.
It's the same number as last time.
Wow.
Yeah. $8,727.24. Zero level pay. 4 foreclosures for a total of $239.76. And the approximate gallons sold, 2,188,160.
Do you know, are we making sure the foreclosures we have there are in with Hera properties?
I used her list, so yes.
So if she gets a new one, she'll let you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is it for water.
That's it for water. Average water bill for those shut-off notices is $264. Thank you, Mr. Pearson. Buildings, grounds, I don't believe we have anything. Under streets and alleys, we did get with the bids again for those two companies, Census and Brian Allen Construction. Talking with Brian today, looks like the Brian Allen Construction wanted to take it all the way to the alley, which is a lot of excess work. I mean, the sidewalk's good there.
That's what he felt comfortable doing. He thought that's what was necessary. So that's why his is almost $8 grand. And the other one's $2,400.
Yeah. So the demo sidewalk, which is about 13 by 13.
And he didn't want to give us a quote for just the smaller section?
No, he wanted to do.
He felt like the water runoff and stuff, he just felt more comfortable. He may have, we're having trouble getting him to respond to, so he may have had more work and didn't want to go anything below that level of price or whatever. And Saventus did the work for us over at Heritage Homes, so we're comfortable with him, and that's the staff's recommendation, is just to go ahead and have him do it.
And we're picking one of these and voting tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. The staff recommendation is the Saventus concrete. So.
Well, I would move to approve the Saventus concrete quote for $2,400.
Second.
That's a motion.
That's a motion.
Motion, second by Sidak. Everybody knows what we're talking about and where we're talking about.
So the only thing I would tell you is this will be weather dependent when it'll happen. Weather's got to be ready. So.
Right. Oh, yeah. So we'll roll call it. Sidak?
Yes.
Excel, yes. Miller?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
One other thing under streets and alleys is we did get the MFT proposal today. We're packaging it and getting it together, but at the next meeting we'll have you vote on the MFT proposal. This is year 4 of our 5-year plan, and assuming that it's approved, then we'll put it out for bid and go from there.
That's it under streets and alleys and sewers. CEDC, Mr. Sidak.
We've got another grant reimbursement. This is residential grant 23R8 for the price of $5,000 for a roofing and siding job. And so pretty standard. They got everything here, so I'll make a motion that we approve the reimbursement of $5,000 to project 23R8.
This is the home right next to Buzzkirk's gray home with the metal roof. Looks really nice.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job in making
And this is the last 2023.
I believe he bought Church's building, didn't he?
He did. My guess is we'll see a commercial grant next year for that parking lot and some work on it, which is great. It's right on 116, so.
Yeah.
So I have a motion by Stack. Do I have a second? Second by Pearson. So we'll roll call it. Miller?
Yeah.
Pearson?
Yes.
Sidak?
Yes.
Burksville, yes. Motion carries.
Yeah, I've been trying to push them. Like, you guys know that there's these grants here, right?
I think they're already they're going to put in new grass there. And I know they want to do a couple things with the garages. They put stairs on the back of the building. I'd love to see them do the pavement there on the side, redo all that. That would look nice. So
I knew there was a little left over, a few $100. I was like, you guys want to put a sign out? Try it.
The next thing on here is the our regular 80% reimbursement, but some of the paperwork hasn't come through yet, so we're going to push that to the next meeting. And then on the topic of community economic development, did anybody else see the new food joint that just opened?
Yeah, I saw they did a soft opening on it. I wish I would have known. I would have gone.
It's packed there right now.
Yeah.
That parking lot's full.
Quite a few people, huh?
Southern cuisine, they said.
Yeah. Hamburgers and wings and fries right now.
Very southern.
For the soft open.
have you been?
Who is
You
it?
can't eat
Maybe
any of that.
I just want to make sure they're not selling booze because they don't have a liquor license yet.
No. Well, I'll stop by there and check on the way there.
She'll order a beer on our way home.
Who is it that opened? Anybody know?
I don't
Well,
know her
isn't-
name. She came in and paid her
Isn't it the same family?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's the same family.
Because the lady that posted it, the last name was Williams.
No,
I'm assuming
if I
they're the
remember,
ones-
I think it's an African American family,
Mm-hmm.
and I know she came in and paid her water bill, but I don't know her name.
So I didn't know if the same person that posted it is the one that owned it. They might be out there on the brick building coming in on 116. You know, next to that one. I'm thinking, because I've seen them walk their dogs before.
Well, I think the same people own the building. These people are new leasing it them versus the Wings people that lease
'Cause I
it. But
didn't-
the same people own the building.
It's still the Hannah's people that own it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
They just lease it out.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome.
End of report.
Glad we've got a new place now.
Yeah. Let's hope they do good. So, if nothing else, make sure you support your local businesses. It drives revenue for us, and it also helps us do these grants for the community. So,
I mean, if all they've done is just post on Facebook twice and they've already got a full parking
Well,
lot.
for some reason, I think she has a following, or either she did catering or had another place once before or
It
something.
does say catering on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? I didn't even notice that.
So I think they have a following.
It said hours are 11 to 7 p.m.
Oh, I-
you'll get out of here in time.
is that seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
6:15.
Eric, did you look up those numbers?
Administration.
Oh, yeah. Didn't know you were waiting on me.
We weren't. She just jumped in.
Oh,
I'm like, come on.
all right. So,
Okay.
between December 3rd and December 9th, there was 11 calls. December 18th through the 22nd, there was 9 calls. And the 26th through the 30th, there was 4 calls.
December, what? 26th?
26th through the 30th, 4. There's only 4 calls.
Well, those are odd dates.
Yeah, I don't know why there's a gap. I had to go back through because the last, I have my notes.
Maybe those are
There's
just
12 too.
the actual dates they had calls, and the other days they didn't. Maybe.
I don't know.
Those could have just been the days. Let me see. I got one today.
Yeah.
Well, we're in January.
I know, but it would have been for December. It would have been
Oh.
December 24th through December 30th.
Yeah, maybe they didn't have any calls on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Yeah. Well, that would have been covered. That would have been at Christmas.
Okay.
For those who don't know, today is Jim's work anniversary.
33 years.
33 years with the village. So if you get a chance, send him an email. Thank him for his service.
Rogers and Cassandra's both coming up soon too.
Jim does a lot of work around here, a lot of out of the picture, out of the spotlight, taking care of the sewer and the wastewater treatment, those aren't things a lot of people see on a day-to-day basis. So, we're grateful to have Jim and for what he does. So if you see him, please send him an email and thank him for his years of service.
It's his anniversary.
Nice. His what?
His anniversary.
Did somebody know?
No. I didn't hear anybody.
There's been a lot.
I thought I heard somebody know.
Maybe it's just pounding in your head.
Shouldn't have drank all that cough syrup before.
Yeah, that happens. Our next board meeting is January 16th. Does anybody else have anything else to come before the board?
The only thing I would say is if you need me to resend you the administrative portion of the code, I can do that. It'll be in the packet of the next meeting. It was in the packet of the last meeting, but we'll vote on that at the next meeting. The update of that.
We'll have it. I got
Next meeting there's gonna be a lot, so
I got some changes. So
good.
Or I should say, some recommendations.
Yeah,
to be
well, that's great. That's what we want.
So, no correspondence. So, I guess meeting's adjourned then. Everybody has a quick meeting tonight. So,
Abby, hope you feel better.
Thank you. Happy New Year, everyone.
Good to you, Danny. Thanks for hanging in there.
Yep. Happy New Year. Thanks.
You guys.
Do you want this left here?
No, I'm going to come.